The new one is coming in just a couple of hours. We are opening the doors. They're still getting their rest. Okay. We're gonna let them sleep for a little bit. Oh, he's on his tablet. This is not a new tablet, though. Excited about the new phone?
No.
He's excited.
Yeah, well, you can see that. Scary, how do you get an appointment to go away? I have to say, it is kind of perfect that half of America was lined up to buy a $700 phone, while the other half was lined up to see the Pope. You know, after almost a week of very intense waving at people, Pope Francis is back home in Rome. I enjoyed the Pope's visit. I have to say, it was nice to see Americans get excited about someone who wasn't a Kardashian or a rat with a slice of pizza for the change. But the Pope did not come to visit us here. The Pope made visits to New York, Philadelphia, and Washington, D.C. But we wanted to have some fun with people here in L.A., so we went out on the street, asked people about the Pope and all the terrible traffic his visit caused today. Now, as you know, not only is the Pope not in L.A. today, he's not even in the country today, but will that stop people from complaining? Let's find out in tonight's Pope Francis edition of Live Witness News.
We're here today talking to people about the Pope's big trip to Los Angeles. Have you been following that on the news?
A little bit, yes.
And what coverage have you seen? Did you see him land at LAX this morning?
Yes, the LAX.
Right. And what were your impressions when you saw the Pope get off the plane?
I was surprised the Pope actually came to California, you know what I mean? Being that he's everywhere, you know, I didn't think he would come here.
So there's frenzy in LA because of the Pope. What of that frenzy have you experienced?
Just the helicopters buzzing around, closing streets down around my house. Nobody can get anywhere, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone wants to catch a selfie with them or whatever. I don't know.
Have any of your friends gotten selfies with the Pope?
No.
But people are trying, right?
Yeah, everyone's trying.
Did you see the moment when he cut in line at In-N-Out Burger?
Yeah, but you know what? He has the right to do that. He doesn't have a lot of time, you know. I think people are cool with that. Yeah.
You said you saw news coverage this morning. What really struck you the most watching the Pope get off the plane?
Just how slow he is. I'm worried about it.
Were you affected at all today by the traffic jams the Pope's motorcade caused?
A little bit, yeah. All that traffic was like, wow. But being in California, of course, the traffic.
Right. How much extra traffic would you say you sat in today because of the Pope's motorcade?
I'll say about 2 hours worth of traffic.
An extra 2 hours,
Yes.
really?
Yeah.
How much in gas would you say that extra 2 hours cost you?
I'll say about $40, $50.
So you would say that Pope Francis owes you $50.
I would say that, yes.
Can we just look right there and say, hey, Pope Francis, give me my money?
Hey, Pope Francis, I need my money.
For what?
For my gas and time wasted.
Or what's going to happen?
I'm coming to see you. I don't know.
You know, I hesitate to mention this, but Matt Damon has a new movie opening on Friday. It's called The Martian. Matt plays an astronaut who gets stranded on Mars. Poor Mars. They have one person on the whole planet, and it's Matt Damon. Meanwhile, and I don't know how the movie producers managed this, but NASA announced an enormous discovery today regarding Mars. They found water, liquid water on Mars. We can't even find that in California. So, this is an amazing thing. Scientists have suspected that Mars had water for a long time. Let me show you a photograph that they took from the rover, I think. And you can see right here, I mean, it was right there the whole time. The full bottle of Arrowhead. So, they don't know if the water is drinkable or not. It could be very salty. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Did I miss something? Anyway, so they found... well, I just want to say, we have quite a show for you tonight. We have music tonight from Fiddler. They're not on the roof. I asked them to get up there, but they wouldn't. From Quantico, Priyanka Chopra is here, and we'll be right back with Dr. Phil. So stick around. You'll want to stick around. One of the biggest movie stars in all the world, Priyanka Chopra, is here with us. She's from India. Then, from right here in Los Angeles, their latest album is called To Fiddler from the Samsung stage. We have good guests tomorrow. Amy winner Viola Davis is here. Michael Pena will be here. We'll have music from Slightly Stupid. And later this week, Don Rickles, LL Cool J, Doctor/actor Ken Jeong, Kate Mara, and music from Andra Day and Kelsey Ballerini. So please join us. For 14 seasons, our first guest tonight has been trying to help us, but I think we're unhelpable. He's host of the most popular talk show in syndicated television. Dr. Phil is on every weekday. Please say hello to Dr. Phil.
a squirrel in a top hat is like a donkey in a dress. You can take it to the prom, but if you try to make it wear lipstick, you're gonna get kicked. Go on, take a seat. If it walks like a turkey and talks like a turkey, you can put sunglasses on it. Put it right on a horned frog and call it a unicorn, but that don't mean you're gonna get a bingo. Am I right?
What are you doing? What is this? What are you doing?
Oh, don't make a pig out of a peanut, Jimmy.
Seriously, what are you doing here? What are you doing here?
What do you mean?
I mean, what are you doing? What is this outfit? Why are you dressed like this? Where's Dr. Phil? It's supposed to be Dr. Phil.
I know, but you said that I could be on the show today when we were in therapy.
Listen, I know The Martian's coming out on Friday, and I did say I would help you promote it, but I did not say
No.
you would be on the show.
You said I would be on the show.
I said I would try to get you on the show tonight, and we have a very, very busy night. I have the whole therapy session on tape. I have it. I can show it. I know what I said.
That's private.
Well, let's let the audience decide if it's private or not. Do you think it's private? I guess they don't think it's private. So I do want to show this because I just want to give you an idea what kind of guy this is. The doctor here and I decided to work our issues out with a therapist. Yes? Yeah, we did.
No, I thought it was supposed to be private.
There was a camera crew in the room. How private did you think it was? Show the tape because I want people to see this.
So, how are you feeling about today?
I feel anxious and I feel nervous, but I also feel, I guess, hopeful.
You feel open?
I don't know. It's a hard thing. You know, I mean, it's a hard thing.
So you think you're ready to let this person back into your life?
I think so. Yeah. I think I'm willing to give it a shot and, to talk.
Well, let's do it. Please come on in.
Thank you. Jimmy?
So, what are you hoping to get out of today? How can I help you guys?
He promised me over a decade ago that I was going to be able to be a guest on the show.
So, for a decade, you've been waiting?
I've taken over, or Jimmy would say he's been nice enough to give me a room where I come and I wait every night. Every night.
So, for a decade, you've been waiting. Have you ever considered not coming anymore?
But I'm scheduled to be on the show tonight. You know,
He is scheduled. It's in the listings.
It's in the listings. And
You have to come.
In the listing every night, and then if you don't go, then it'd be like I'm big timing him or something.
It's in the listing. If it's in the listing, you don't really have a choice. You have to go. It's a TV guy.
And what's your perspective on this? What do you think?
I try to get him on the show. I mean, we have a 1 hour show every night, okay? We have other guests, which he doesn't care about, obviously. I have a monologue to do. We have a band. Sometimes we have important commercials to run, and it's hard to, listen, I understand his point of view, but he has to understand my point of view.
Well, what do you think his point of view is?
He thinks the world revolves around him. He thinks that he's the only celebrity in California. I mean, it's...
You think he's being unreasonable?
Yeah, I do. I mean, it's like...
See, now things are getting totally turned around, and this is what he does, and it's what he does so well. He, talks the talk, right? And now he makes me think I'm crazy.
It's all about him. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's
What do you
always about
imagine it
him.
feels like to be him every day?
Well, I imagine it would suck to be him. I mean, first of all, look at him. He's trying to be a movie star. And...
What does that mean?
What?
Look at him.
I mean, just look at his face and look at his body. It's not a movie star face and not a movie star body.
This is how
I understand that he's trying. I do understand that he's trying. It's not...
He is verbally abusive to me and couches it as truth. You know, what am I supposed to do?
When you wanted to buy that zoo, what did I tell you?
That zoo was for both of us. That zoo was supposed to be something beautiful. It was for both of us. You never even showed up.
I don't like animals that much.
You didn't even give it a chance. You didn't even try. You never even saw the zoo.
And what were you hoping to accomplish by buying the zoo?
I just wanted to build something with him and share it and nurture it and watch it grow. And those animals were just, that was our chance.
Okay.
But no, I live, at the show in a dressing room and, I'm excited about coming out every night and...
Is there something that you feel particularly angry at with Matt?
I'm angry that he's angry. I'm doing my best to get him on the show every night. And he is so, he's so spoiled, he throws a tantrum. And I I know what goes on these Hollywood sets, okay? He's in his trailer, he's got the, star on the door. But that's not how it is here. This is my show, and he thinks it's his show.
It was that one time. I took the over and busted the ratings wide open.
Say more about that.
No, don't say more about that. Why would you want me to say more about that? That was a difficult thing for me. That was a felony. I was kidnapped. I was held against my will.
What did it feel like to be sitting there wishing you were on the Jimmy Kimmel show and not being able to? What did that feel like?
I was terrified. Is what
It's
I
really?
felt.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you take up my head.
Keep talking. What else did it feel like?
It felt like duct tape was suffocating me. That's what it felt like.
Okay,
It
everything
taped me
you
to a
just
chair.
said, except for the duct tape, happens to me every night.
So you wanted him to experience what it
I
felt like
wanted
to
him
be
to know
you.
what it's like to try to be on the show and suddenly he's not on the show. And he can't get to the show. The show's right there and he can't get to it.
So how did you work through that?
We didn't really talk
Yeah.
about it, no.
Is there anything that you like about each other? Can you say something nice about each other?
I like some of his friends. Ben.
All right, to be fair, I like his show.
That's a very nice thing to say.
I wouldn't have, waited for 12 years to get on if I didn't like the show.
What? Yeah, I appreciate that. I do.
So, guys, we're just about out of time, so we'll start wrapping it up. But I really am very impressed with the way you guys handled each other and really communicated, and so I think this has been really good. What I'd like to do now is have you guys look at each other and make some sort of commitment to the relationship and maybe what you're going to work on. So Jimmy, let's start with you.
I hope you know that where I'm coming from is that I have been trying to get you on the show. I've been trying really hard, and I feel like you don't appreciate it. But I will try harder in the future. If this is important to you, I'll try to get you on the show. Just not tonight because this counseling thing has gone on for a pretty long time.
That means a lot, and it just sounded, very genuine, and
It was.
I'll commit to another 12 years, in my room at the show. It is my home now, and it would be tough for me to just give that up. I'd love it if maybe I could get a television. Just because there's no windows, and you can just go.
We could probably get. I bet we could get an old television in there.
That'd be amazing. That'd be amazing. Just to distract me a little bit, because my mind just can go places, and if I would love a Wi-Fi connection, that would be.
Yeah, that's kind of a no-can do.
No, I know about the building and everything, but
because he's in the basement, so the Wi-Fi is not very far.
It just doesn't work at all down there. But if
Well,
I could.
listen, you guys, I'm very happy with the way you've communicated today.
Yeah, me
And
too.
yeah, as a sign of your commitment to each other and the work that you've done, I think it's really important to end a couple session with a hug. So, I'd like you guys to do that now. Just get up and just give each other
You mean hug each other?
like a hug.
Yeah.
Just hug?
Just hug it out. That's right.
Yeah, Kelly?
Yeah, Pat would be good. Yeah, very nice. How's that feel?
It's really good. It's really nice.
You guys all right there?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. You guys next time.
I said nothing about being on the show tonight. We'll be right back with the real Dr. Phil. Guillermo, come on.
Courses for Jimmy Kimmel Live are brought to you by Jet.com. $15 off your first order of $35 or more. Go to Jet.com today.
14 seasons, our first guest has been trying to help us. He's the host of the most popular talk show in syndicated television. Dr. Phil is on every weekday. Please say hello to Dr. Phil. I just want to first say I am so sorry about that. He is the worst. I didn't know that was going to happen, and he really infringed on your time here, Dr. Phil.
What are you doing to me?
What is Matt Damon doing to your wife is really the question we should be wondering. Yeah, that's right. Believe me, he's up to no good in that dressing room.
Yeah.
You look better than he does. Are you working out? What's going on with you? Have you been throwing up?
Don't suck up now. You always have me follow something like that. What, are you kidding me? That's a tough act to follow, right?
Well, see, you can do it. I think you can follow that. I mean, you do look good. You just had an anniversary with your wife.
I did. I've been married 39 years. You got to work out when you've been married 39 years.
Do you
gotta
really?
work it. This stuff gets closer to the sidewalk after a while. You got to work out. I got a trainer. I'm hitting it hard.
Who's your trainer?
I got a guy named Aaron Babion. How's that for a trainer?
Not very good.
No, listen, this
Aaron Babion.
He's like a drill sergeant.
Oh, he is? Really?
Yeah, he works with, like, guys that really have to take their shirts off.
Oh, really? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And you're enjoying that?
Well, I enjoy when it's over.
Yeah, right.
Feels so good when he quits.
Your wife made a beautiful video for you for your anniversary.
She did.
And then she posted it to Facebook. Now, did you okay this before it happened?
I didn't know it. This was a surprise.
I see.
And I made something for her and felt like a real dip after I gave her my
Yes.
gift and she gave me her gift.
She made a painting for you, and then she
did.
videotaped the whole thing and
She
put it on
did.
the internet, and then you gave her a mixtape,
Yeah. Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is something that,
Thanks
like,
for pointing that out again.
yeah, like an 8th grader would give to a girl he wants to go out with,
Hey,
right?
I gave her the links and everything to
You
it.
gave it wasn't even a mixtape.
It wasn't even a cassette. No,
It
it
was-
wasn't a DVD. I gave her the links, but I actually...
The links. You gave her the links, so she had to go then buy them on her own?
No, I bought them, sort of.
Interesting.
They
Wow.
were kind of free.
You are so romantic. Let's show a little bit of the videotape, all the work your wife, Dr. Phyllis, did for you.
Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Oh, darling, place your hand on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud that maybe we found love right where we are. Or maybe we found love right where we are.
Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that sweet?
I think you defaced the
I
painting.
may have done
there.
something to
I
that.
think you jacked with the painting. No, that was actually the veil that she wore 39 years
It
ago.
was? Yeah. All right. Well, I believe that. Yeah.
I like the way you fixed the painting up there.
Did she wear the veil every year, or did she get it out of storage for number 39?
She wears it every night.
You guys were on the Celebrity Family Feud together, right?
We did. We were. Yeah.
Was that fun?
You know.
No.
We got our ass kicked.
Yeah. Who are you playing against? Penny Marshall.
Yeah,
right?
Penny Marshall and her family.
And Gary Marshall.
Yeah, and we won every question. I mean, Steve Harvey, we win every question. Like every face-off, we went through every question. And then we lost the game at
Yeah.
the end. What the hell's up with that?
It's
We
about the points. You got to score points.
I know.
It's as simple as that.
And I tried to get, Robin wanted to do was play Fast Money. I even tried to bribe him.
Who?
Steve.
You can't bribe Steve. He's unbribable.
Well, no, I said, look, she wants to do Fast Money. You were playing for $25,000 for charity. I said, I'll give you $25,000. Just let her play Fast Money. She can play it in the parking lot. I don't care. You don't even have to air it. I'll just give you $25,000. No, there's not time.
Did this come on the heels of you giving your wife that crappy mixtape for her anniversary? Because it sounds like you might need some couples counseling from me.
You're just going to keep bringing that tape. There were some good songs on that tape.
I'm sure there were. There was, what do you got? Easy Lover by Phil Collins and Philip Bailey? I'm not making this up. This is the real mixtape.
You need to do a commercial or something.
Share, Believe, Share.
Don't you need to do a commercial or something?
Kid Rock, Only God Knows Why.
This is not a Jimmy Kimmel after the break.
We'll be right back. We're back with Dr. Phil, who is back to work on the show every day. It seems like all these years you've been on, we really haven't learned anything, have we?
No.
No.
You mean you haven't?
Well, I haven't. Yeah, no, I'm one of them. I haven't learned much. It seems like you still get just a stockpile of wackos that come through your studio.
We have teachable moments, but you have to be teachable.
Yeah, I guess so. But it seems like most of the people on the show are not teachable, are they?
Well, no, that's not true.
Well, what about this one?
Oh,
My
God.
daughter is a beautiful, intelligent, talented, egomaniacal, drug-addicted liar and thief. Is there a specific person that comes up with these subjects and slash titles on your show?
No, we just book random people and then make the titles. That just goes with whoever was booked that day. It doesn't have anything to do with the story.
You know, I want to ask you about Donald Trump. Do you know Donald Trump?
I do know Donald
Have
Trump.
you spent personal time with him?
I have spent personal time.
As a doctor, what is your specialty area?
You
Dr.
just
Phil?
said I was a quack. Now you want me to...
I would never say that about you, please.
Not with me here.
Take that back.
You
Yes,
say
that's
it in.
right.
You say it in the intro.
I don't ever say you're a quack. I make
You know
a
you can
noise.
hear
I make
back
a
there,
quacking
right?
noise sometimes, but no, I don't think you're a quack. I think you're sometimes, yeah, you know, you're on TV. You sometimes there's a simple answer to these things that maybe aren't so simple. But Donald Trump, what do you think of him? What would your diagnosis be of him?
Well, I project into the future, and I wonder sometimes just exactly how diplomacy would play out with him.
Mm-hmm.
If, let's say, we were in a real tight, tense situation with another world power, and he decided to make up, and he decided to claim that we had 4,000 submarines in their harbor, and we didn't have any or something. I just wonder if that might. I just wonder if he might lack in diplomacy.
I see. And do you think that he is a narcissist? Do you think would you say that he is a narcissist? What about insecurity? Do you think the fact that he's always talking about, you know, how beautiful his hair is and how much money he has, is that because he is insecure? Is that maybe he didn't get enough, I don't know, positive feedback from his parents?
Why do you think he's wearing that hat?
To make America great, because he wants to make America great. Why else would he wear that hat?
Because he's got a dead cat on his head? I don't know. I do know Donald. He's a very smart guy, and if you sit down with him one-on-one and talk to him, you would really like him. He's a really nice guy to sit down with one-on-one.
Yeah.
I think too much time in the spotlight fades the suit, and I think it's a long time from here to the election.
It is a long time. You will not be on tour, on the campaign tour with Donald Trump, I can assume?
Well, he hasn't asked me.
Oh.
I like Donald Trump. I think he gets a bad rap on some stuff, and he scares the bejeebers out of me on other stuff.
You're jealous of his hair. It really is. the fact.
Who am I to be criticizing somebody's hair? I haven't had hair since I was 12. But I think at some point he's going to have to replace some of his adjectives with verbs.
Okay.
And we're going to have to see what that amounts to.
There you go. Advice with Donald Trump from Dr. Phil. Watch Dr. Phil every weekday in syndication. Thank you, Dr. Phil. We'll be right back with Priyanka. From Miss World pageant to Indian movie stardom to her own TV series here in the United States. Her show is called Quantico. Watch it Sunday nights at 10 here on ABC. Please welcome Priyanka Chopra. Well, first may I say you smell fantastic,
Oh,
really.
I wake up like this. Everyone's been telling me that ever since I've come to America.
Is that right?
Sounds great, isn't it? Like, I mean,
Do Americans ask dumb questions about India in general?
yeah, when I was
Yes.
sometimes.
Yes.
Not all the time. When I was in school, I was asked, do you find gold in your rivers? And I was like, that's the other Indian.
Oh, I see. Cool.
So yeah, questions like that come my way.
Yeah, those I don't even think those are Indians. Those are prospectors, I think they're thinking of. Yeah. When did you come here? You went to school here?
Yeah, I came here when I was 12 years old.
12 years old.
And it was a whim, honestly, because in India, when you go to school, you have to wear uniforms. And you don't have to do it here, and that was the reason for me to want to go to school.
Well, that's a long commute just to get out of wearing a uniform.
Well, that's not what I told my parents at that point. I told them, I wanted to broaden my horizons.
I see.
Get to know the world, and I guess they fell for it.
Who did you live with when you came out?
My mom's sister.
Oh, okay.
My mom's side of the family is here, her sisters and her brothers. You know Indians, right? We travel in packs.
And did you love it in America? You did live,
I did,
right?
I mean, it was high school, and high school is so difficult for everyone. And,
Right, yes.
And plus, I'd just come in from India. I was 12 years old. So, I didn't know too many things. It was a big culture shock. every morning I had to wake up 2 hours early to figure out what I was supposed to wear.
See that? The uniforms.
See, the uniforms are so much better.
Yeah, that's right. I guess that's the whole deal. And when you were here, did you get into American music and American culture, television, that sort of thing?
I'm gonna say this on national television right now, you guys, but I was supposed to be Mrs. Tupac Shakur.
Mrs. Tupac Shakur.
I believe it. I really did.
How old were you?
12, 13.
Oh yeah, that wasn't. Yeah, that didn't work out, I guess.
Yes,
Yeah.
Hail Mary.
Yeah. You love Tupac, huh?
I did, and I wore black for like almost 20 days to school with my hair down. I was in.
When he was shot, you did?
Yes.
Your parents must have been thrilled when you came home rapping Tupac songs. And they were not
happy.
I would not think they were happy. What happened when he was shot? Did you move on to another rapper? Did you?
I did have, you know how it is when you're in school, you have crushes every week, right? But I did stay with Tupac in my heart for about 2 years.
Okay.
And then when he
It's an
died...
appropriate mourning period.
And when he died, I kind of moved on as a rebound crush to Dennis Rodman.
To Dennis Rodman? What?
In my defense, it was before the wedding dress. And he was still with the Bulls.
Okay.
And I just thought it was a great way to express yourself with all the things he did with his hair. And, you know...
Oh, boy, you could have gotten an all-expenses-paid trip to North Korea. That would have been... Wow, Dennis Rodman.
I still do.
You have strange taste in men. Don't say that, by the way. Dennis will be pounding on your door.
Not the crush. Free trips to Korea.
Oh, free trips to North Korea, yeah. Well, I would imagine, yes, they would fly you over there immediately if you so desired. Now, your show... Quantico is, by the way, I thought it was a great show. You play an FBI agent in training. You're part of, like, the academy.
Yeah, Quantico has, like, 2 time zones. One is in the future and one is the present.
Right.
So in the present, we're trainees, and it's almost like you're in college, and there's a lot of, relationships and sex and, like, people fighting and enemies. And then there's the future, which is kind of serious because Grand Central Station's blown up, and I am framed for it.
And they think you are the terrorist, but you probably aren't the terrorist, or that would be weird if you were the terrorist at the end of the thing.
Maybe I was super extra smart. That I made everybody believe that I'm not the terrorist, but I actually was.
That's possible, but it seems like the show would not continue in further seasons because we're not going to root for a terrorist.
No, but you can... I should hope not.
You would hope not, yeah.
Please, America.
You are not the terrorist. I'm ruling you out right now.
I don't want to be one either.
Who does nowadays, really? Yeah.
Yeah, terrorist is not the top choice.
But someone is the terrorist.
Someone is,
and we
somebody
have to
from my class.
Figure out who the terrorist is.
That's what I do through the season.
Yeah, well, that's pretty good. And are you living here now, or do you go back? Because I know you make a lot of... Like, how many movies have you been in?
Almost 50.
Almost 50 movies?
Yes.
Wow, that's like all of them, right? I mean...
Well, 49 and a half. I'm still filming one.
You're shooting one right now. And then do you go back there, and you come back here, or are you here now?
Yeah, I go back and forth all the time. When I have weekends off of... which is the only time I get off from the show. I fly to India for like 2 days, finish a scene, come back, start shooting here.
You know, our weekends are only a total of 2 days here. You really...
But I take Friday, you lose time, and then you gain time when you come back.
Okay, well, we're going to require you to spend more time here, I think, in the future.
I go where my work takes me.
All right.
I live on a plane, you guys. I'm a nomad.
Well, we are very happy to have you. Congratulations on the show. It's called Sunday nights, 10 o'clock ABC. We'll be right back with Kimmel.
The Jimmy Kimmel Live concert series is presented by Samsung. The Jimmy Kimmel Live concert series is presented by Samsung.
I want to thank Dr. Phil. I want to thank Priyanka Chopra. And I think I've apologized to Matt Damon enough. Nightline is next, but first, their album is called 2, making their television debut with the song West Coast Fiddler.